Welcome back to my third video regarding the building of my Blood Angel armies. This time I built two close combat Terminator squads, one with Thunderhammer Stormshields and one 5-man group with LightingClaws. The building itself of them was quite easy and fun again, because of course parts are slightly larger. This time around I also completely pre-built them before I started painting them to just see how that would come out. I have to say it worked quite well on those models. I sometimes slightly had problems that I posed the arms in an unfortunate position like here, so that would cover up the purity seals under here, so it made it a little bit awkward to work on, but that's just a little bit of experience that I need to work on. But it was quite good to build. And I have to say I'm also quite happy with how they turned out. The red seems a little bit more vibrant than on the old models. And also the details came out a lot better. Like with this Stormshield guy, it's quite a simple paint job again. Body mainly red, shield painted grey with some gold highlights and then washed with buttock black. The Thunderhammer itself I went mainly grey and just put a little bit of blue and light blue here on the front to give it a little bit more interesting detail to look on. For the Thunderhammer, the light blue I probably should have left out, since it's not working too well, but it doesn't detract from the model, at least in my sense, so I left it on. Shoulder details also worked out quite nicely, and even the purity seals are okay-ish, but I still have to work on the writing on it. Just looks a bit clumsy still. But overall I think they came out pretty good. And it was a fun little experiment. However, what I also learned while doing them was that Vallejo in their model air range sometimes has quite strange understanding of what the color red can mean. One of their metallic red paints, when I tried it on a bit of unneeded sprue, it turned out pretty much pink, so no idea why they classified it as red, but well, at least it's something to learn, to always try your paints out on unneeded sprue before you really go over your models with it, otherwise it could turn out quite strange. But if I ever decide to do a Slaanesh themed army, the pink might be a really good color to use. And also some of the other reds, at least according to Vallejo, have very strange effects. Most of them tend to be quite orangey, so I had to search around a bit until I got to the red that I really wanted to use. But I think in the end I found a quite nice looking one. It's not too vibrant, but at the same time it's also not too dark, so it came out quite nicely. What I also did for the gold, I used the Vallejo Liquid Gold series, and there surprisingly I had a little bit of a problem with the rich gold, because the rich gold was very bad in coverage. It looked very nice in the tin, but it just didn't go on properly on the model. I don't know if it's my problem that I didn't prepare the surface well enough for the rich gold to work on, or if there is just something wrong with my gold color. I then switched over to the old gold from the liquid gold range, and this worked pretty much perfectly. I could just paint it right out of the bottle, and it gave me a very good coverage and nice effects here. So no idea what the problem with the rich gold there was. I probably will have to do some tests to see what's going on there, if I handled it wrong or if something else isn't just right with them. For the LightingClaw guys, it's pretty much the same color scheme. They just have a little less gold on them. But I tried to also do the power claws with a small lightning effect. So I went with dark blue, light blue and some white in the end. Funnily it came out of the paintbrush a little bit splotty, the white. But I have to say the effect on the blue looks pretty good to me. It doesn't give it such a static look as if I have had 3 separate colors one after another. So I have to say I liked it quite a lot, and because of this I then left it on in this form. The only problem for me probably would be to replicate it, because it looked like it was more an accident than on purpose, so it could be quite tricky to redo it. But I have to say I also like the LightingClaws. They give the model a little bit of extra color, so it's something extra to look at. And yeah, it looks quite nice. So I'm pretty happy with my Terminators. Unfortunately, GW disallows me to just do the whole armies in Terminators, otherwise I probably would have continued with them, because it's so much fun to work on them. But since I needed some additional models, the next build will be 5 Dev Company Marines. On those then I also work on magnetizing them, so it's going to be interesting to see how they came out. But that's probably for another video. So in this case, thanks for watching, have fun. If you have any tips, tricks or guides, I'm happy to think about them. And yeah, dislike if you like, unsubscribe if you want, and enjoy your time.